Alright. I don't know how the hell I got 2 streams up, but go to my channel. Alright, so I don't know where this would be at. But let me shut it down. What's it got too hot?
My live stream with AZ screen recorder. Is that what we're on right now? Yep, that's us right now. It's on your YouTube channel. That's us right now. It's on your YouTube channel.
Oh, let me see my arm. Oh, that's because, yeah. Alright. Show must go on. Yeah, that was cool. Look how fast that was. Popped back up.
Yeah, but now we missed some comments.
Well, you can, to find them comments, you could go on my old stream. Well, don't worry about it. Everybody's pretty much writing a comment in here.
Not the same comments they wrote. Right?
No, probably not, but...
Yeah, I wanted to read the ones before that.
Well, we could ask people just to mention it again. Here, just go to the comments. Here, let me help you out. This is going to take you 8 years. Thank you.
We're back on Anthony's phone, so we shouldn't have an issue now. I think his computer has reached dinosaur age.
I think it,
It's about to be done.
it's done.
Done.
Sandy's trying to find these old comments.
Yeah, because we didn't get to read them out loud, so...
Yeah, I don't see them, so it is what it is.
Oh, well. Alright, show must go on, right?
But you could use that to read the comments.
You guys can write what you wrote earlier if you wanted us to read it. We missed those when the show started messing up. Tish said, in New Jersey, the age of consent is 16, but individuals who are at least 13 years of age can legally engage in sexual activities if the defendant is less than 4 years older than the victim. And Frank said, are we back? And Tish said, but yeah. And Tish said, hey, Frankie. And Nikki said, okay, cool. And Tish said, where Nikki Nick? And Nikki said, hey, Lala. And Tish said, Nikki Boo.
Back in the building. So we might have lost some people, but...
I don't know where Dave and Darren are.
Well, they probably don't realize this, the new thing.
Maybe I should send it to them.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it was going to change the name.
Mm-hmm. You'll have to fix that later.
Yeah. But, yeah, so, I mean, not for nothing. Yeah, I'm just like this. Listen. You might want to do all this stuff, but you're going to do it on your own time. And the reason why I say that is because kids change their mind all the time. I feel like this stuff is more of a fad also, right? So I feel like kids will, oh, you know, I want to be gay because everybody else is gay, right? And then they get into the gay community. Just make an example. And then a year later, they like, I don't want to be gay. And then the gay community bashes them. And now they got this extra drama in their life because they made a choice that you allowed them to make. That I don't agree with, you know? That I feel like you're going to help your kid have unwanted issues.
Yeah.
You know?
Why is this phone so low?
Hmm?
Phone is so low.
What do you mean low?
Like, where you see our whole body. Frank said, before you get rid of that laptop, let me know. Could use the memory and hard drive and CD drive from it. And Tish said, Frank, LOL.
Frank's like a pirate. this parts and all that. You know what's cool though? That laptop was actually streaming and doing the job. But unfortunately, I think what it was getting too hot. So it was getting hot and it was just shortening out. So, but instead of us reading it on there, why don't we just read on your phone? Because then it would be, bigger. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's cool. Everybody's welcome to their opinions and stuff. But I just would like to say, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, I, for one, don't want my kids having unwanted issues. And I know these things are trendy. So that's why I wouldn't allow them to make these adult decisions at a younger age. I'm not going to stand behind it and then a year later, now you change your mind,
Dave said, I'm here, family. And Frank said, spare parts may help another computer live again. And Tish said, well, my kids watch I Am Jazz and then Sesame Street before some gay stuff or autism, etc. So it's going to be talked about eventually. Y'all kids are older now, but the younger generation and what's going.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's fair.
And Nikki said, you can keep the parts. We don't have any more room for junk.
Hey, don't be calling my laptop junk, girl.
And Nikki said, hey, Dave. And Frank said, memory, hard drive, don't take much space.
But, yeah, I mean, that's fine that, kids watch whatever they watch. It's just the parent that allowed them to do this stuff. Again, like I said, it may be more harmful for the kids to be into whatever they're into because down the road, like, if they want to switch up, then they might be bullied. They might be bullied by, like, the gay or trans community because now they switched up. I just feel like if you could help your kids avoid some unwanted issues that they don't know they will have or won't have. We don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. But why would I go along with it? You know what I'm saying? Especially when kids are flip-floppy. Like you said, we got some older kids.
Here's the hard thing, right? So say you support your kids fully in what they want to do. And let's just take this as an example, right? Your kid is a girl, but she wants to become a boy.
Right.
You start feeding your kid hormones because you're totally supporting her, all for it, right? The kid's like, 13. Now she's 16 years old, pretty much looks like a dude, and she don't want it anymore.
Right.
Who's responsible?
Right. The kid or you?
You ultimately are the responsible person. You're the parent. The kid is under 18. You allowed them to do that stuff.
Yeah. If I had $4 for every time my kid thought they want something, oh no, I really want it. This is what I want, and change their mind, I'll be rich. So, yeah. Kids got parents for a reason. Your parents got to make the best judgment call. And I think nowadays, kids guilt trip their parents into wanting certain things. And so I feel like if you're the parent, don't allow your kid to muscle you into doing what they want.
Ain't showing up like that.
Because you have it off. So you just got to turn it on and turn down the volume. Yeah.
Right. So, it still didn't show Tish's. Tish said that's up to them to change their mind when they get older or by choice. Shit, I was bi-curious at 15, so I can't say anything, but my son was bullied since 5th grade for being quiet and a geek. Should I? And then Dave said, and to answer your questions, if my son came to me and said he wanted to be that way, it would be extremely difficult to accept it, but I wouldn't love him any different. And Nikki said, I don't have kids of my own, so my opinion doesn't matter. It still matters. If you had a kid, what would you do?
Yeah. What would you think you would do? Like, so anybody could say, well, Nikki, you don't know. You could say, I don't know. But if I had a kid, this is what I think I would do. That's fair. Then anybody could counter it like, but you don't. It's like, I don't. But if I did, this is what I think I might do. Again, you're not saying you will do that because you don't have a kid. But this is what you think you would do. So, yeah, your opinion does matter. That'd be cool to have as well.
Here's the whole thing, like I said earlier. Imagine your kid want to become a boy or a girl, the opposite sex of what they are. You're fully supporting it. You allow them to take hormones, and 2 or 3 years later, they don't want that anymore.
Right.
Who's responsible?
Yeah, that's the hard part for me. Because kids look up to you like you're their superheroes. You're their role models. And, ultimately, whatever we could take sex off the table and just say, okay, you're the person that say my kid could drink in front of me at 15. As long as they're with me, they could drink, right? But you're allowing your kid to do that type of stuff. So now, if he becomes an alcoholic, he saw that and learned that at home. You know what I'm saying?
So Tish said, tell him to change his mind. Nah. Let's look at it this way right now. If y'all wanted to do threesomes or buy or want to try things, should we be judged whether kid or not? It's the same for any age. I don't agree with that.
No, you got some. Listen, man, this is where we're losing parenting. Like, then it's that, I mean, my kid really want to do it, then no, your kid want to come home and be like, listen, can I just smoke weed and do a little bit of crack? It's only a little bit. I mean, come on, what's the harm? It's only going to be a little bit of crack. You can be like, I mean, long as you're a responsible crackhead, hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to do it anyway. No, because here's the thing. Our kids, I'm being for real. Our kids at a young age, right? But eventually, this stuff that we allow them to do could turn into habits and trends. So this is why it's us as parents to really weed out the things we allow them to do. Now, I feel like when you get older, listen, you want to have a threesome, you want to do whatever. Like, I'm not judging you, but not when you're not an adult. Because whatever your lifestyle might stem from that, I got to be accountable for. Like Sandy said, who's accountable? The kid or the adult? So again, everybody could have their own opinion. I just feel like
that's the reality.
That's the reality, yeah. I mean, that's the reality. And you can't be like, well, I mean, I gave you a choice. That's not an answer to a kid who end up having, some bad stuff happen to him because the adult allowed him. You know what I mean?
So, Dave said, when I was younger, bullies were everywhere. And the best way to get a bully off you is to pop him in the mouth. And Tish said, hold up, hormones is completely different. If they, at 16 or 17, decide on hormones, but desire to be gay, that's two different things. LOL. Dave said LOL.
I mean, I do agree with you, but at the end of the day, who's the parent? I mean, you decide when you allow your kid to date,
and then
right?
Tish said, parenting starts at home, correct. But as they are outside or at school, is our parenting there? Yes, but it can go in one ear and out the other. And that's fine. I did a lot of stuff my parents didn't allow me to do, right? But guess what I didn't do in front of them? The stuff they told me not to do. That's the problem. We got soft parents nowadays. Parents, that's what I said. Parents get bullied by their kids. I really like it. I really want it. And parents feel like, well, they're going to do it anyway, not in front of me. Then mother effer, you're going to do it not in front of me. But you ain't going to do it in front of me. I at least had that respect for my parents, for my mom. My mom wasn't a joke. So it's like... So, Frank said, I was bullied in elementary school until I gave the bully a bloody lip. He stopped bullying everyone after that. And Nikki said, I wouldn't want them to take hormones at a young age because it might be hazardous to their health. They should wait until they are older. It's hazardous in any age.
Right.
Let's just be honest. You go out there and do some research on that stuff, and the long terms of that stuff is not good for anybody. So, it's like any other drug. It has its side effects. It has its bad and good side. Not so much. The good side is the only thing that you want to be a girl or a guy.
Right.
But there's still a lot of health risk with that. Dave said, Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they are older, they will not run from it. That's true.
Yeah.
And Tish said, I get what you're saying, but you just said it's okay to do it, but not in front of us, so what's being stopped? They are still going to think what they want.
Well, so here's the difference, Tish. That means you're either allowing your kid to do it or your kid's just being sneaky. I got a daughter who got pregnant at 17, right? So did I allow her to get pregnant at 17? She was being sneaky. So at the end of the day, now she got a kid who's 3 years old, love my granddaughter, and she's like, oh man, she's driving me crazy sometimes. Well, your little fresh self was out there sneaking around. There you go. So at the end of the day, yes, she did it without my knowledge, but now she got to realize that's on her. So that's the difference. When you openly allow, like for instance, I guess I should have just been like, you know what, my daughter want to stay the night at her boyfriend's house. Whatever, you're going to do it anyway. Hell no, you better be sneaking out this house or doing something crazy I don't know about, because I'm not gonna acknowledge that. You're not gonna do it and get older and be like, my dad used to always let me just stay the night at my.
Here's the key word: you're not gonna condone that.
Right, I'm not gonna condone it.
And Dave said, "That's right, Frank, about punching the bully."
Yeah, Frank told me that story before.
Yep, me too.
But no, I think, Sandy, the word perfect, that's perfect. Condoning. It's like, are you going to condone this behavior? You know, yes, kids are going to do what they want, but on their own time, you know?
So Tish said, so because she was sneaky, that causes the consequence. So I guess being gay or such behind your back is okay because that's the consequence. That's hypocritical.
How is it hypocritical? I clearly said I'm not going to allow the kid to do certain stuff in front of me. Now, I did stuff when I was young my mom didn't know about. If you're that sneaky and that crafty, then, you know, that, listen, it's like Jurassic Park. Life will find a way. So you're going to do stuff at school. You're going to say, I'm going to my friend's house and be really going to somebody else's house. That stuff can happen. But as a parent, you either want to be your kid's friend or you want to be their parent. That's what it comes down to. I mean, you're going to sneak anyway, so go ahead. What?
Where's the guidance?
Yeah, and it might as well just not have parents anymore. Like, listen, you just a parent yourself.
You're just allowing your kids to do what they want, and they don't see a problem.
Well, because I think nowadays is hard. I think we're in a day and age where other people parent. It's so many.
Tish said because you're allowing it regardless doesn't matter if it's in front of you or not.
No, you make no sense. I think the thing that's hard nowadays is there's so many other parents that allow their kids to do stuff that you don't allow your kids to do. So then you get guilt tripped by your kid because your kid be like, but all my friends are doing it. But their mom let them do it. But their mom let them do that. So then you be like, oh, I don't want my kid going to school being an outcast. My kid can't have this or can't do that. And so you let your kids do it. And I feel like that's just weak parenting.
Well, here's the thing, right? This could go on because it's confrontational.
Right.
And that was the point of this. But we don't want to just keep going back and forth about the same points. So I think it's about that time.
I guess you're right.
Because we're kind of doing a lot of the back and forth about the kind of same subject. And different opinions. And we're allowed to have different opinions. Tish, you can feel the way you feel. We can feel the way we feel. Nikki can feel the way she feels. Frank can feel the way he feels. Dave can feel however he feels. We're all different parents. We all have different children.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if that's what works for you and you're supportive and you want to do whatever with your kids, nobody can tell you can't. That's part of being a parent too. You get to control certain aspects of what you want in your child's life.
Yeah, sure.
So,
yeah.
Therefore, I think it's time to...
Well, hold up. Before you say that, I will say this. I'm going to be afraid of our kids' kids. That generation, oh my God, yo, it's going to be a nightmare. To our standards. Well, I'm older than a lot of y'all, so to my standards. I can't say anything for you people in your 30s. The stuff y'all deal with.
Oh, and Nikki said, Dave, Frank's a badass, sexy stud, LOL. And Tish said, Nikki, you silly as hell, LOL. And Frank put the emojis. And then Nikki said, Lala, I speak the truth. My hubby is hot. And Dave said, we're not their friends, we're the parents, period.
Yeah.
So, let's get to a less serious part of our show.
Right. Now, here's the issue. I decided that I was going to now start doing the book of questions as to. But my problem is my phone is being utilized, so it is what it is.
You can do it next time.
All right.
Let's read the last of these comments real quick. So, Tish said, I mean, I guess it's different because I grew up with transgenders and gays at 15, with the hormones thing and stuff. So I see things from a different aspect, but love y'all. That's how we feel.
And
I
look,
mean, we both see it different ways,
right.
But we're all cool, we're all friends, and it don't matter.
And like I said, I'm 44 years old. So your generation and my generation is totally different things, you know? And I'm understanding of this stuff you grew up with when you're 18, you know? But not before that age. Because when if you switch up, and then it hinders your life, then I'm responsible. So,
All right, let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You good?
Yeah. Now, I'm hearing a lot of stuff about this, them gays. So, I like myself a gay.
You like yourself a what?
I like myself a gay. Like,
a gay?
Yeah, gay. You ain't never like to be happy? You don't like to be gay? I love to be gay and joyful. You know?
That's not what they talking about.
That's what they talking about. They talking about kids like to be...
They talking about man with a man or...
No, they ain't what they talking about. You don't never pay attention and read. They talking about gays, kids being gay and happy.
That's not what
kids,
they're talking
when,
about.
Listen, I see kids...
Dude,
wait a minute, girl. I ain't done. I see kids being emo and stuff.
I will crack your barrel. Be
you
quiet.
ain't never cracked my barrel. I seen kids be
Listen,
emo, and now when kids want to be gay, people got a problem. Everybody should be able to be happy.
Anyway, Dave said, "Damn, Aunt, you old as hell, LOL." And Tish said, "Yes, he is, Dave, LOL." And Frank said, "44. Wait till you get to be my age, LOL." And Tish said, "Me too." And Tish said, "Hey, send them Brazilians my way." Oh, we will. When we get to seeing some of them Brazilian girls, you know, the ones with the thong bikinis that be on them you know, things we be watching late night. We're gonna send them.
We're gonna send them your way, and you ain't never said nothing to us either. So I think you gotta send something first.
Yeah.
Cause we don't send you something, you ain't said nothing.
So anyway, Duke.
So what's going on, Daisy?
What you got for us tonight?
Listen, I got a joke, alright? Let me get close up. Don't say no old guy, because my joke, remember last week I told him the joke about Superman? That was a good one. Alright, so listen.
Tish says, shit, I want to be happy both ways.
Alright, listen. So, it was dark, and hell was hot. And, it was 3 little pigs walking down the street. So they went up to a door and said, knock, knock, knock.
Jesus help us.
Girl, just be quiet and listen to the joke.
This joke.
Now listen.
Already.
So the little pigs knocked on the door, and the first little pig was like, "Come on, let me in." So the guy opened up the little thing where you could like see through, and he said, "What's going on?" And the little pig said, "Can I come in and eat?" So he closed the thing, opened the door, let the little pig in. All of a sudden, little pig's shoes got threw out. So the second pig was like, "Oh man, there's his shoes." Knocked on the door. Little slot came down again. "What you want?" "I want to come in and find my buddy. Here's his shoes." Thing went up. Door opened. Little pig went in. There you go. So then, third little pig said, "No, man, I'm going to go home because I don't have my shoes." And he left.
That was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
My jokes.
Dumb and dumber.
You know what those city people say? They call you a hater. You will be considered a hater if you lived in Brooklyn with next to Butch.
Tish said, "Wear that big bad wolf," because this joke is... Oh, it went away before I got to finish it. And they come up on this side. You done messed it up.
Look, Dave not the one I mess with.
Alright, look. It said, Dave said, "You got to be careful with the Brazilians. I heard they got that package. LOL."
I heard that too.
And then Tish said, "Wear that big bad wolf, because this joke is hella howling." And Tish said, "Dave, not the ones I mess with." And Big Mike is on here. "That joke wasn't it, dude." And Nikki said, "LOL. Right, Lala."
No, first of all, Big Mike, it done took him about 45 minutes to get here, so I don't even want to hear nothing.
Listen to my joke, okay? So there's this man. He goes to a fancy dress party wearing only a glass jar on his penis. A lady asks, "What are you?" He says, "I'm a fireman." She says, "But you're only wearing a glass jar." He says, "Exactly. In an emergency, break glass, pull knob, and I'll come as fast as I can." See, my joke was better than yours.
Listen, my joke was way better than yours.
Your stuff be so corny. Nobody even know what the hell you be talking about.
You ain't get the punchline. The little pig wasn't stupid enough to get eaten by the mother, by the wolf. So the last little pig left.
Listen, a girl goes into the doctor's office for a checkup, right? As she takes off her blouse, the doctor notices a red H on her chest. He says, "How did you get that mark on your chest?" She says, "Oh, my boyfriend went to Harvard, and he's so proud of it, he never takes off his Harvard sweatshirt, even when we make love," she replies. A couple days later, another girl comes in for a checkup. As she takes off her blouse, he notices a blue Y on her chest. He says, "How did you get that mark on your chest?" She said, "Oh, my boyfriend went to Yale, and he's so proud of it, he never takes off his Yale sweatshirt, even when we make love," she replies. A couple days later, another girl comes in for a checkup. As she takes off her blouse, he notices a green M on her chest. "Do you have a boyfriend at Michigan?" he asks. She says, "No, but I have a girlfriend at Wisconsin. Why do you ask?"
Oh, man. Listen, that joke was almost as good as my Three Little Pig joke.
Your jokes be terrible. Terrible, I'm telling you. You ain't reading none of these comments. What these comments be talking about?
I can't see that far, girl.
Put your damn glasses on.
Them comments so small on that screen, that darn laptop done corroded on us, and we ain't even get the...
Tish said them ones in Delilah's, though. LOL. She talking about them Brazilians.
I don't understand what she talking about. I ain't been to Delilah's den in a long time.
LOL. And Tish said, "Pause. LOL. And Big Mike said, "I've been here the whole time, even during your no audio and freezing video. Check your text, bro." And Lala said, "Hey, Mike." Nikki said, "Hey, Big Mike." And Tish said, "That red H was for hurting, 'cause I feel like Red Fox. I'm coming for you, Elizabeth, grabbing my chest. LOL." And Dave said, "What did the blind man say when he walked through the fish market? LOL." I think we did this one before.
I think we did this one before. He said something like,
smell like women.
Smell like women or something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. You want another one of these jokes?
Well, hold on. I want to know why Big Mike ain't telling everybody that the Big Mike and Little Ant show just put out a review of that new show called, or new movie. You know, the one called with Jamie Foxx, called Project Power. And they even did a spoiler discussion. That was where you actually talk about the movie, and it's not spoiler free, but you just say everything. Why he ain't bring that up?
I don't know, but I'm sure everybody know now.
I guess so.
Done told them.
Well, you know me. I don't like to keep my mouth closed.
No. Listen to this one here, okay?
All right, let's hear this one.
After an excitingly hot 69 position with his girlfriend, Jerry remembered he had a dentist appointment. He was afraid the dentist would smell pussy on his breath, so he brushed his teeth several times, gargled half a liter of Listerine, and used dental floss as well. As he arrived at the dentist, he sucked on 2 strong mints. His turn came up and the dentist said, "Take a seat." Feeling confident and relaxed, Jerry opened his mouth wide. The dentist got close enough and said, "Man, did you have a 69 before you came here?" Jerry said, "Does my breath smell like pussy?" The dentist replied, "No, your forehead smells like shit."
Oh man. Listen, you remember when we used to be on that thing called Facebook and they kicked us off? Now we're on YouTube. You friend to get us kicked right out of here.
And Big Mike said, "Hey guys." And Tish said, "'Cause you did it." Hold on. Tish said, "'Cause you did it for him. And I want to see that." And Tish said, "But I'll see the Fresh Prince drama first." And Dave said, "Hello, ladies."
Hello, ladies. You got one more?
Yeah, I got one more, because you don't ever be having nothing.
Girl, I'm the one that read the book of questions. But now I can't even read it because that darn laptop done died on us.
That dinosaur over there of a laptop.
I should have never tried to use it in the first place.
So a wife goes on a trip for work. You know, when the wife's got to go on trips sometimes, because they be working for them businesses that send them far away. So this wife go on a trip for work.
I like my wife's at home cooking and cleaning without no shoes on.
Yeah, whatever. That ain't happening around here. Anyway, when she returns, she finds a pair of panties in her dresser that do not belong to her. Furious, she asks her husband questions. The husband says, I have no idea where they came from. I don't do the laundry. So the wife goes to the maid and questions her. The maid replies, Madam, how should I know? These panties don't belong to me. I don't even wear panties. Just ask your husband.
That's messed up.
All right, let's read our comments. What we got here going on here? Where my comments go?
You gotta hit the thing that say live. Live chat.
Okay, there it is. There it is. So, Dave said, I just remembered that I did share that already. Oops, LOL. So that was his thing to the joke for the fish market. Hello, Dave. Anyway, Tish said, shaking my head. I feel like I'm on Maury. LOL. Or cheaters shaking my damn head.
Yeah.
And Big Mike said, laughing my ass off.
Look up the book of questions. You know what? Don't even worry about it, girl. You could have came prepared for this, knowing my darn phone was gonna mess up, and you ain't even have yourself together.
Don't be touching my hat.
You used to always touch my hat.
You don't touch my hat in this.
Girl, listen. I paid for that hat.
You ain't paid for nothing. I worked for mine.
I found that hat outside and gave it to you.
I found your hat in the dumpster behind the woods.
No, listen, my hat is good.
That's why it's all chipped up. The bears was in there trying to.
The only reason why my hat got chipped up because you got hungry one time and put peanut butter on it.
Anyway, don't touch my hat.
Girl, you about to get your bow cracked tonight for sure.
And everybody gonna see who's the boss.
Everybody ain't gonna see nothing.
Anyway, Nikki said Dookie really likes the book of questions.
That's right.
That's why he should have had it prepared, but he had that dinosaur computer going on that cut off our show, and then we had to start all over again. And now he ain't got nothing. He ain't never got no damn material. He come on the Daisy and Duke show, and he don't say nothing but these stupid things that don't make no damn sense. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He be the most not funny guy you ever seen on a show.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to tell one more joke then.
Your jokes is terrible.
Just hold on, girl. Let me tell you a joke.
She said, pause. Wait a minute. Sandy, is those animal print on them damn paints? Yes, ma'am. I like my leopard pants.
She wear everything leopard.
I wear leopard sneakers, leopard t-shirt.
She growl like a leopard.
Or tank top, or giraffe, or zebra, or whatever.
I swear, she actually got a picture on the wall. True to God, it says Africa. You trying to appease the black man? Why is it an African picture on the wall?
Because it got giraffes and elephants on it.
No, it ain't got no giraffes and elephants. That just picture say shape of Africa.
It's got giraffes on it.
It does not have giraffes on it.
I'm going to go take a picture of it and bring it back here.
Well, you going to do that because all you're going to do is make a fool of yourself. And I've been trying to get a chance to be the only person on here anyway. So, guys, right now, the Daisy and Duke show is just turned to the Duke show. Now, first of all, let me tell you something. I'm way more funnier than her. Alright? So listen, let me tell you a joke. What do you call a white baby with wings? Just think a little white baby got wings. Go on. What do you call a white baby with wings? Listen, Lala said we don't came to the Lion King. Listen, girl. You don't worry about all that stuff, alright? Oh, hold on, here she comes. Never mind. She gonna stop me from enjoying my life. Go on, let's see this African picture. Ain't got nothing to do with no darn giraffes. She can't even hold the darn camera.
Why ain't turning? There we go. What's that? A tiger, an elephant, and a giraffe.
Show these people this picture. It don't make no sense that that's up on our wall.
See that?
It's a map of Africa.
Those are African animals.
But that's
where they come from. So that's why Africa is in the background, because these animals is from Africa.
That don't make no sense.
And I like all them animals.
Ain't no reason a white woman's supposed to be putting that up on the wall, girl.
Boy, it's got leopard print on it and everything.
All the times I went to Africa, I ain't never bring back nothing.
You ain't never been to Africa in your life.
Well, I dreamed about going to Africa one time.
That's about all you do.
It was a good dream, too. You should have seen, man, the Brazilians was even in Africa.
Anyway, did he bore y'all to death? I bet he did.
They only come to this show for me.
Anyway, Lala said, book of questions. Can we get the book of answers? Because these jokes hella ratchet. And Tish said, well, Lala said, LOL. And Nikki said, right, LOL, Lala. And Lala said, now we done came to the Lion King. Y'all stay tuned. LOL.
Lala is a hater. For real.
That's alright. Everybody gotta have a hater once in a while. Keep them busy.
Alright, let's...
And Lala said, and to that joke, Aunt, that baby was you.
Alright, girl. Let's listen. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, everything gonna be all fixed up and better. Actually, wait a minute.
You got one on top of that, don't you?
I don't know when I'm gonna get that laptop. If the laptop's gonna be here in time, it's supposed to be between 28th and the 1st. But next week Friday is the 28th. So.
Oh, Nikki said. Hold on, what Nikki said. Sorry, guys.
I had another topic, but
Nikki said, I like tigers. Oh, Dookie, stop. Nothing wrong with people putting up African art.
Listen, she gonna get her barrel cracked. She put another thing up from another country
I put
over here.
everything up in this dang house because you don't know how to
But if you put something else up from another country, we gonna have problems. Because it's American pride here, girl. When I be outside of my four-wheeler.
You ain't even got a four-wheeler.
Alright, well, my tricycle. Same thing.
Anyway.
It's a big wheel, actually.
Anyway, so you done?
I'm done, girl.
Alright, guys. I guess we out.
Girl, I need to take this. No, we ain't out. When we ever been out?
You was talking about I had another topic, but
I got another topic, girl. I'm just trying to remember what it is.
And Frank said Alienware, cool. And Jose, that's Josu or Jose. What is that? I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Right there.
I see.
What's it say? Jose or Josu?
Yeah. Jose.
He said, hey, what's up, my brother? It's the McDonald's guy. LOL fun show.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this. I was in the McDonald's drive-thru and this guy came through and we started chopping up and talking all, he was meaner than a mug when I first seen him. And then he said, hey man, what's going on? I thought he was a cool dude. Gave him a business card and he here watching the show today. So I just want to say thanks a lot, man. You are super awesome.
His name is Josue.
That's what I said, girl.
I asked you how to pronounce it.
I said Josue. You don't ever listen to me. You about to get your barrel cracked.
Nikki said, y'all gonna crack my barrel. Okay, go for it. Frank, you gonna crack your barrel.
Frank gonna crack your barrel.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna go back to our regular show. We got one more topic.
Sad.
You take too long. See this, guys?
Man,
worse than a woman.
I need this new computer quick.
Oh boy.
Technical difficulties is hard.
And Tish said, LOL, shaking my damn head.
Alright, help me figure out what my last topic was. Oh yeah, I sent it to you.
Will lack of attention kill a relationship?
Alright guys, so the last topic is will lack of attention kill a relationship?
I think so.
I think if you're not wise enough to realize you're not giving someone attention, and if you're not wise enough to tell a person you're not getting attention,
Jose said yes. Josue said yes. It will.
Yeah. But I feel like you can pull the ship around. You know what I'm saying? Like you could get things to work out.
Yeah, if you give that person attention like they need.
I mean, that's obvious, but I mean, with communication, you know, you can salvage it. But sometimes if you go too long, it's done. Like some people stray. Some people in their mind, they're like, man, forget it. And they don't even think. And then here's the worst, right? When you start giving them attention, right? Then they feel like it's out of pity. That you're just doing it because they complained so long. And then that's hard too.
So Tish had said something, but it's not coming up on our live chat. She said something about killing my vibe with the relationship thing. I couldn't fully get to see it, and it's not coming up. So sorry,
Okay.
Tish. Something's going on with this too.
No, it's okay.
Something just popped up. But anyway, go ahead.
No, so I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, I think if lack of attention for too long can definitely kill the relationship. But I also don't feel like it's a done deal, you know?
Well, anybody could come back from it by giving that person that attention.
Mm-hmm. Now here's the question. What would you do to, if you found out you wasn't being attentive, what would you do to show that attention?
Whatever that person seems to like. Like, say that person likes cuddling, or that person wants to, like, watch movies or a show, and you haven't really been paying attention to them, then that's what you would do. Or flowers, or candy, or a surprise.
Flowers?
Because people like that, too.
Man, listen.
I can't remember the last time I ever got a flower. Just saying.
You don't like flowers. So.
I do like flowers.
Well, flowers.
I like stargazer lilies.
Flowers are
If
wasted.
you knew, that's the
Oh,
flower
I
that was in our
know,
way.
but I don't want to waste my money on something that's going to die in 4 days. So you might want to have your other men to get you some flowers.
I don't have other men. I'm married to you.
Listen, you should have married them. What are you doing?
Getting this water off the side of my bed. Why are you minding my business?
I'm just looking at you leaning over and like, what are you doing over there?
Josue said, can too much attention kill it too?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, you know what? So when I was younger, in my day, I'm 44, so I grew up in a day of like, oh, you know, I don't want that girl always following me, or she's always hitting me up too much, or, you know, where you had to be too macho, right? And yeah, I mean, the girl who you took her trying to give you too much attention as she was naggy, like, oh, you're never trying to be around me. You come on, we need to spend time together. We need to watch a show. We need to watch a show. What are you doing? You ain't doing nothing but sitting there playing video games. Turn it off and be with me. You know?
Mike said, one job. Buy Sandy some flowers, bro. And Tish said, man, I don't like a lot of that stuff, or that kissy mess. And Big Mike said, and yes, lack of attention can kill a relationship. And Nikki said, hey Sandy, Frank says the same thing about flowers. I love tiger lilies, and he won't buy them because they die.
Don't buy them, Frank! Don't let her get you to do that with your money!
Listen, if it's a once in a blue moon, once a year type of deal, why not? Why not? Just saying, why not?
Whatever. Guys, don't forget that I've started doing Avon. It's going to be in the link below. That's the word from our sponsor. Okay, Avon really isn't our sponsor, but guys, make sure you check out my website. Just saying.
You're trying to sponsor Avon by putting them out there.
Just saying. And Nikki does it too.
So I think another one came up and it didn't come up here.
Hey, let me see this, man. What are you doing?
Frank said flowers die too quick, and Tish said, we don't do that. I'll give him the seeds. And Nikki said, I got them once when we got married. That's it.
See? There you go. You got them once. So why are you complaining?
Wow, really?
You act like he ain't never give you flowers.
Mm-mm-mm.
What?
That's a damn.
You know what I like to do with my money? I like to treat us to dinner and the movies, food, and stuff like that. You know? Not no stupid flowers is going to sit there and die in 4
Alright, I
days.
need crab legs in my life.
Listen, I got you. What were you bought last night?
You didn't buy anything last night. My brother bought us pizza.
Oh, well, the day before that.
The day before that, I bought us something.
No, you
and
didn't.
The day before that.
No.
The day before that, I bought me and the kids McDonald's because you weren't hungry.
Right.
And then the day before that, you bought us Panera.
I wasn't hungry.
Yeah, for some reason you weren't hungry the day I bought me and the kids McDonald's or something. Or did I buy just the two of us McDonald's? Or Popeyes or something?
No, I bought us Popeyes like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
See how she is? It's nonsense, man.
So look, you're willing to buy food that people poop out, but you ain't willing to buy flowers that die.
Food help you live.
So what? Fast food ain't good for you. You helping me die.
Well, what you think that flower's doing?
It's looking pretty.
It's the dumbest thing I ever heard of.
Anyway. Frank said, and birthday and Valentine's Day, Nikki.
See?
And Big Mike said, the flower's not for y'all. Why do you care when they die? And Nikki said, I didn't get them when I wasn't damn near dying in the hospital. Not even a get well card from nobody.
Well, to answer your question, Big Mike.
And Nikki said, wasn't.
To answer your question, Mike, because we pay for them. That's why we care. Right? That's a big component that you leaving out. What? Mike probably ain't buying nobody flowers in eons either. Sitting here trying to act like the super guy.
Tish said, okay. Well, here, Nikki. Glad you're okay now. Sincerely, Lala. That's her card to you.
Guys, make sure you check out Lala Fantasies, alright? Click on her name. Go to her page. Because she is trying to help men and women get themselves together in the bedroom, alright? So I just want to let you guys know that she has some very informational videos describing how you do things right, alright?
Who does that?
That's, well, she's, remember the one video we just saw of her trying to...
Nikki said thanks, Lala.
Yeah, she's thanking her for them videos. Listen, guys. Check out her channel. Lala, matter of fact, when the next video coming out?
She probably already got one out.
She probably got to check out the channel. I'll be into them videos. She was sitting there doing, trying to teach people to, get it together. I give her credit for that.
Tish said, LOL, tomorrow.
See?
Alright, you guys heard it. Tomorrow. Tune in to Tish's thing.
Yep,
Lala's Fantasies.
She have a new video out.
Video.
Hey, can you give us a tip? Or at least tell us what's the title?
Listen, it's going to be how to eat that.
I mean,
fill in the blank.
Yeah, last time she showed.
How to
actually, I didn't like the title of that, because the title was like misleading. It said something like how to work that thing, right?
And Big Mike said, send me her link. Tish, put up your link so Big Mike can watch it.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. Now, Mike, you gotta be 18 or older to go on her page, right? So just know that from the door, right?
And Tish said, Sandy, shut the hell up, LOL.
Listen,
what? That could be a good video.
I mean,
we could tell guys how to do it right. If they don't already know.
I mean, she did a video telling girls how to do it for guys.
Right. Exactly. So, what's the difference?
Listen, I want to get a little coin for promoting your site, too.
A little coin?
Yeah. Toss a coin to your stripper.
You know what we're going to give you?
What?
A dead flower. Stinking, man.
I don't like flowers, so why would you even give me a dead one?
Just because, for the hell of it, since you say they die. So I'm just going to give you one that's already dead.
Anyway, guys, don't forget I also got a new channel called Stadia Avengers, alright? Make sure you check out that channel as well.
So, Tish said, go under Lala's Fantasies, Mike. So, YouTube, Lala Fantasies.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is that we're on YouTube. You would think you could just click on her name, but I tried it last time. It didn't work.
Tish also said, Sandy, welcome on. And Big Mike said, okay, got it. Look, Tish invite me to get on the show with her, okay?
That would be cool.
And...
listen, let me ask him something.
oh, look, Mr. Urban World is here.
Oh, man. Bro, you kind of late, man.
He said, just wanted to come in, thumbs up the chat, and say goodnight. I'm going to bed. LOL. Catch y'all next time.
All right, man. Have a good night.
And Tish said, hey, Mister. See, look, you might get drug in before you go to bed. This is what happened to you last time. You came in to check in, and then you was here.
Yep, and then he was on Lala's video.
Mm-hmm. And Josh said, webcam inverted. Question mark.
Yeah, he's talking about, like, left is left and right is right. Kind of like when I'm on the Josh Warren show doing mental theater.
Big Mike said, yeah, we're going to finish this topic about your lack of buying flowers on our show.
Yeah, write it down, Mike. Let's add it to our topic. Guys, you also got to check out the Big Mike Little Ant channel. Go to YouTube, type in Big Mike Little Ant. We got a channel, and it's pretty cool. We do movie reviews. We just put out the review on Project Power. And our show that we do is jam-packed. We talk about anything under the sun, from politics to relationships to you name it. It's pretty cool.
And Mr. Urban World said, at Lala's Fantasies, what's up? And Josh said, no need to buy flowers. And Lala said, with the eyeballs, Mr. LOL. And Mr. Urban World said, dang, you have 1,000 channels. LOL.
I really do. But my boy Josh, you heard what he said? No effing flowers. Tell him, Josh.
No.
What you mean, no?
Nikki said, guys should, as always, buy their women flowers. And Josh said, don't let them micromanage you, Tony Stark Jr.
I will not be micromanaged. No flowers. No flowers. No, come on, guys, chant it. No flower. What? Girl, you don't get flowers anyway. Why are you acting new? For the audience.
Why are you acting new? I said I would like some flowers.
Oh, well, you ain't know you ain't getting no damn flowers.
Well, then you ain't getting no damn, you know what? So I get some damn flowers. Mother effer.
Oh, because that's only for me?
So how about that? No, you know what? Unless we get flowers.
Well, listen, I just watched one of Lala videos that teach guys how to jerk off right. She probably got a tutorial on that too. Like, how does she know about that? I don't know, but Lala knows everything. Oh, man.
I mean, she would know by doing it to somebody else.
I guess you're right.
Let's see. Mr. Urban World said, at Lala's Fantasies, oh, you must be talking about my comment. LOL. And Mr. Urban World said, I'm watching. And Nikki said, Sandy, let's take their man cards.
Yeah, all right. But hold on, listen. Let's ask the people.
Mr. Urban World said, flowers don't last long anyway. And Tish said, facts, Mr. LOL. And Mr. said, LOL. And Tish said, facts, Aunt.
See?
LOL.
Now listen. Sandy had an idea, right? The other day we was driving and we stopped at...
And Big Mike said, looks like Aunt needs to stock up on lotion.
Listen. Stop cutting me off with their comments, all right? So the other day we went to... we're adults. We went to the sex shop, right? And walked around. Haven't been there in forever. Anyway, so Sandy was saying, what if we did like a adult show, like Lala, giving out advice and stuff as a couple? I was like, girl, that's a bit much. She was like, but she make a show. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Sandy and Anthony should make a show? Maybe we'll just have to change the name, call it Daisy Duke. And like, you know, don't use our actual names. But what do you guys think? Because as a couple, and we had a show giving out advice and this and that, but it would be strictly like relationships and below. You get it? Below. Whoa, so you only get frisky when you're telling them jokes?
Mr. Urban World said LOL, and he also said, at Lala's Fantasies, they're trying to steal your swag. And Nikki Brower said, no.
See? Some people was like, well, listen.
And listen, Mr. said, laughing my ass off, I'd watch.
There you go. So Nikki said no. He said he'll watch.
And Lala said, wait, we're Condom Kingdom or Love Shack on 130?
You know what's funny though?
Wait,
we
where?
wanted to go to the Love Shack because you mentioned it on your thing, your video. We never went there before, but no, this place in Pennsylvania. As soon as you go over to Bristol Burlington Bridge, yeah, you go to Bristol Burlington Bridge and go on 413.
And Lala said, I don't know unless y'all doing some extra.
No, but I think, maybe people might watch the show and be like judging it, right? But if you got a couple, you probably could see that actual, like, I'm just saying, when she be like, I'm saying you need to, and I'd be like, trust me. And then I'd be like, and she'd be like, trust me. It was your idea.
And Big Mike said, I went there while watching for Blue Claw.
Oh, he was waiting for Blue Claw. I get it, yeah.
He just wrote waiting, sorry. And Lala said, a couple to do what, though? Just give advice on what to do in a relationship sexually.
Right. Duh. Same thing you're doing.
Pretty much.
You inspired Sandy's idea. Right?
I guess so.
I mean, I'll watch this, I guess. I mean, I never watched something like that, but every so often when we YouTube a video explaining the toy or something.
Listen, I'm about to do toy reviews.
Right?
Alright, I'm going to start buying stuff and doing reviews for them, and I'm going to start making money off of it.
Listen, not for nothing. Listen, if anything might blow up, it might be something like that. You just have to know that, if your mom or, people see it.
Lala said relationship tips then got you. And Mr. said I can move my tongue in various directions.
We're not really just talking about relationship tips. We're talking about relationship tips.
I think she kind of knows.
Oh, she acting stupid.
And Nikki said, Sandy, we should start our own girl show.
That'd be cool.
And Tish said, oh yeah, mister, how many different ways?
See, look, we got...
Josh said, Duke and Daisy relationship tips would be legendary. Daisy Duke, boy.
Listen, the thing is, though, I want to make it clear, all right? It's not just
and
relationships.
Mr. said more ways than you can count.
What I'm saying is not people not getting what I'm trying to say.
It's sexual relation.
Thank you for spelling it out.
All right. We're going to talk about sex in a relationship. How to keep it spicy and dirty and kinky and whatnot.
Right. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Hopefully you don't do that in the show.
What you mean? That'd be the show you could do it.
The way you just did it, that was not cute.
Listen.
Lala said, may need that on my show.
See?
I don't think she's talking about that. I think she's talking about Mr. Urban moving his tongue all different ways.
Oh, my bad.
Not your... See, even then Mr. Urban World gave her an emoji. And, let's see. Tish said, we don't want to hear it. LOL. Psych now. I would have to see it first. Can we incorporate other relationships, though?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Be nothing on the table. And then maybe we could have, like, other people on as guests.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it could be a virtual sex club.
I don't think it would be quite like a sex club. Are you having sex on camera?
No, but like talking about it.
Oh, God.
I don't know how far that would go on YouTube, but apparently...
And Tish said, yay.
Yeah, look, Tish, listen, you watch one episode of Tish stuff. I'll be like, yo, how did YouTube not censor her yet?
I mean, people do reviews on toys on YouTube.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
I'm about to do a review on the toy we just bought.
Yeah. Hey, look, we YouTubed it before we bought it.
And Tish said, now we know you old, LOL.
Whatever. Alright, anyways, guys. Our last segment turned into this whole crazy thing. And I apologize. And I don't apologize. So, Just had to put that out there. And sorry about the technical issues earlier. My old laptop, I tried, it gave, you know, listen, it streamed good enough for a while. But I guess it started to overheat and it just was slowing down, and it might be dead now. But yeah, just remember it's going to be 2 streams.
Said I'll rewatch the stream later.
Yeah, I read it already. So just remember there's 2 streams. I'll name it part 1 and part 2. So, and they'll be back to back, so you'll see it. All right, well, look, with that said, guys, we don't want to hold your whole night hostage, but we appreciate you coming in. We appreciate Mr. Urban Royal staying for as long as you did. Thanks for everybody tuning in, from Josh to Dave to Darren earlier. Too bad we lost him because the thing got separated. And, you know, thanks for the topics. Hope anybody wasn't offended with any of the topics, especially the one about your kids being transsexual or whatever it's called earlier. And but we appreciate everything. Guys, make sure you buy some stuff from my Avon. The link will be in there below. Make sure you check out the Stadia Avengers channel. The link will be below. Make sure you give us comments and feedbacks if me and Sandy should do a channel, you know. Or why are you looking like that?
Mr. said cool, and Tish said night Pinky in the brain, and Mr. said no problem.
Great. And anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's it, guys. It was a good show.
I agree.
We had a lot of good conversation, good topics, and we can't wait till the next one.
This was pretty cool. We haven't had this much talking in a while. Like, everybody was chiming in. It was pretty cool.
And Tish said, that was nasty. LOL, don't do that.
What? I was just clarifying what she was talking about. Listen, gotta get on there and teach some of these guys what to do, you know? To keep a happy marriage, you know? See how she bit her lip when I said that? You know?
Tish said, nighty-night, my peoples. Good night, Tish.
Good night,
Nikki.
Tish.
Good night, Frank. Good night, Mister. Good night, Josh. Good night, Big Mike. And
my boy Josue that jumped on.
Josue. And also Darren earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I'm sorry, and good night to you.
All right. Good night. How do I turn this thing off? Guys, I'm going to get you a little close because I got to figure out how to turn this off. I'm using some app on my phone that allowed me to stream. Oh, there we go. That's the off person button. Good night. Later. Oh, Sandy. And now your mama knows.